Around a year ago, I set myself the challenge of decorating the entire world in Slime Ranch. So join me for a world tour as we discuss hidden details and future plans while we hit day 120 of our Slime Rancher Let's Play. Hi guys, my name is Strawberry and welcome back to episode 33 of our Slime Rancher Let's Play, where today we're going to be doing a tour of all the wonderful things we're able to achieve in this Let's Play, from where it all started in the ranch to the endgame location within the ancient ruin. And I also just want to say thank you so much for all the support for this series. It has been so fun to do, and it's been very interesting trying to take things to the next level within this game. So thank you so much for watching and letting me know your thoughts within this Let's Play. Let's get right into it. We are going to start off by entering cinematic mode, as we like to call it, so you guys can see things better. And we are going to start off in the ranch right here. Right this area. This is where you start the game. And I'm also going to put some images up of what the area looked like day one without any decoration. But we were able to level up in the 7Z Rewards Club and get lots of paths and arches to help make the area feel a lot more put together and beautiful. We've got lots of corally decorations to help suit the area, and also some more practical things like this refinement thing, as this is where all the plots go. Create these decorations. We've got a very cute pink slime lamp. I love how all the slime lamps look. I think they're the sweetest things. And then over here we have the actual slime, so we get the plots. We've got some pink tabby lagos over here. These are the first slimes that we ever created, and I believe they've stayed alive throughout the entire series, which is amazing. We haven't had any tar slime outbreaks. And over here we've got some rock phosphor lagos, which are such pretty slimes. I feel like they transition nicely into the grotto area over there, which is a ranch expansion. And we're transitioning this expansion using our decorations by adding some more blue themed stuff. And over here we've got Boom Honey lagos, once again amazing, and some lovely flowers, etc. Over here we've placed a teleporter which goes to the ancient ruins, as we've got little echo nets, as we like to use echoes for decoration. Now, one of the first expansions that I've unlocked was the lab, which down here it's changed a lot since all the upgrades, but this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. We've added lots of sciencey decorations around, these lovely hologram trees. I'd like to say they're called, and some interesting rock structures. And we've got some fire slimes over here too, along with some more slimes over here. We've also got the lab over here. This is Victor's expansion, where once you become close enough friends with him, you're doing various tasks, you unlock this area, which once again, quite chaotic, I must say. Once again, adding lots more techie decorations with various science equipment, and also lots of green decorations, as I feel the green really suits this area. Down here we have the grotto expansion, which is this area over here. This is another expansion themed after the indigo quarry. Once again, we've got some lovely, very chaotic slimes. We've got these boom crystal slimes. The crystal slimes are so pretty, I love them. And once again, another slime lamp, as I can't get enough of them. Although, it appears there is no actual slime in it. Yeah, anyways, we've got some very cute puddle slimes with the little rubber duck. I've tried to give each of the slimes their favourite toy, which is a little fun task. Look at these, we've got phosphor dervish slime. These are such pretty slimes. I love the colours of them, I love how they look. This area can also lead to Mochi's expansion, where once you become close enough friends with her, this is Mochi, you unlock her expansion over here, which I think has the most beautiful lookout spot to it. You come in, It seems very peaceful, lots of pink. But over here, you get these mosaic tangled slimes and the same ones down here. But yeah, we've added lots of floating rock structures and various trees, which I think suit the area very well, whilst also automating some aspects with these bead rings. When decorating different areas, I try to keep in mind what things can actually be found in those areas, and sorts of colour schemes that they may follow, and any lore that they might have. If here we're entering the mossy blanket expansion. And here you can see I've done this through adding lots of mossy decorations like that stump. And then this beautiful tree goes over this entrance / exit very nicely. Here we've got some honey quantum slimes and some phosphotangled slimes. Down here we've got the dots, where we've once again kept to a more blue theme, whilst also adding some yellow for the sand, to kind of like bring this beachy vibe. We've got some yellow trees, yellow flowers, blue slime lamps. Look at them! And this was one of the areas where I properly started experimenting with different decorations and telling a story through them. So over here, I try to use these crystals to act like there are like waves crashing into the shore, and this is them like jumping up because of how harshly they've crashed into the shore, which I think was a fun little detail to try and add. One thing that I also loved experimenting with within this area was fashion pods. We put these little scuba diving fashion pods on our slimes, which I think works so well, or the most like adorable thing ever. And it also fits the area very well, because we're at like a beach. And the last little expansion, which we unlocked through Ogden, which is this lovely goofy guy, is this. Ogden's retreat, which I think is beautiful. I love this tree in his area. I love the vibe, I love everything. But we've tried to keep to it through adding lots of pink flowers, some interesting rocks and corals, and keeping to the colour scheme within this area. We're adding various slimes, like these puddle slimes, tangle and dervish slimes, and then the pink mosaic slimes. And some fire slimes down there. One thing that I also love experimenting with within this area was fashion pods. We put these little scuba diving fashion pods on our slimes, which I think works so well, or the most like adorable thing ever. And it also fits the area very well, because we're at like a beach. But that is a tour of our ranch area, which is where you can place different things like farms and corals to keep slimes in. Basically just your home in the game. But now we can move on to the interesting part, where we see how we've decorated the area outside what we consider our home. And this is interesting, as I feel like I haven't really seen many other people try to decorate the usual biomes that you just go and explore it. But it was very fun to take things a step further. Before we continue though, I just want to very quickly say that tomorrow I will also be posting another video where I give a tour of the ranch with no commentary. So no talking in the background. There won't be any yapping. So if that's something you're interested in, then that will be coming out tomorrow. And we're going to start off with the dry reef over here, which is this beautiful pink, corally, orangey biome. But first, we might sleep as beautiful as this moon is. You can't see too much. But just outside our ranch, we've got a few teleporters placed around, which go to the glass desert, the moss blanket, and the indigo quarry, as these are places where you can place these extractors, as you can see over here, which help us gather the materials that we need in order to actually craft the decorations. And you can see a few of the extractors over here. But along with that, I've decorated this area to keep to the more pink corally theme, while also switching things up by using a different type of pink tree. This is the one where you can find in Ogden's area. And I did the same down here. We added some of the regular coral trees that you would find this in this biome, but also mixing things up with this pink tree and these pink flowers, which also come from Ogden's area, and just various rocks scattered around along with the pink slime lab. We did a similar thing over here, but this is where more tabby slime spawn in, so we wanted to show that. We're adding a grey slime lab called the tabby slime, along with this little chicken which the slimes can play with by just bouncing into it and knocking it around. Oh, Arthur, come on guys, you got this. Please demonstrate. Like that, yeah! But it's just a fun little interactive element for the area around. As I feel like that can make things feel a lot more alive when the creatures within it actually interact with the stuff. And if you continue down here, we've also got a much bigger, more open area, where we've once again kept the same sort of decorations. Down here is an entrance to the indigo quarry. We created a transition to this biome through adding some more blue decorations, like this blue slime lamp and this crystal cluster. Once again, down here we've got lots more corally decorations. The hydro tower, which I think are the sweetest things ever. It looks like a little, very annoyed bird to me, and I love it. But it shoots tar slimes, so it's a lot less dangerous in this area, as there are a lot of different types of slimes here. The rock ones, the pink ones, sometimes tabby ones, and that can cause tar slimes to occur. We've also got this fun little hoop where you can play with the slimes. And we continue this over here. Once again, this is a more tabby slime area. So we've added a grey slime lamp to show that, along with the pink decorations and pink slime lamp. And another fun interactive element, which the slimes can bounce on. However, when you decorate in Slime Rancher, there are only a few set spaces where you can actually place stuff, which can sometimes make it a little bit difficult to fully achieve what you want. That does mean that you have to think more creatively, more outside the box to show certain stuff, which is something I really enjoyed within this Let's Play, because I got to experiment with different things. But that also makes me even more excited to do a Let's Play for Slime Rancher 2, as I believe within that game you can place anything anywhere, as long as it's not like intruding on something else. But you can place anything anywhere, which will create so many more possibilities while decorating, as it's a little less limited. Down there we've got the entrance to the moss blanket, which we'll get around to later on. We've showed this entrance through, once again, transitioning the decorations so that they still kept this more pink theme, but they implemented more of the greenery as well. Down here we've got some more pink corally decorations, but over here we can see the ruins of something. We've got no clue what this is the ruins of, but I wanted to emphasize that by adding some ruined pillars, which might also stem from a lot deeper underground, just like these. And also putting some sciencey equipment over here, so that maybe there was a scientist who was studying what on earth this was. Once again, more broken pillars to show that. And over here, we've got a gold slime lamp. This shows how rich we are. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Whoa. That is a very happy slime. But yeah, I thought that was very fitting for this area, as we are along the shore right now, right here, within the dry room. So I wanted to show that through using more yellows for the sand, just like those flowers over here. This also links to our This also links back to our mossy expansion, over here in our ranch area. But down here, there is a teleporter, which allows us to go to that island over there, which is called the Ring Island. And it's a separate part to the dry reef. But over here, we've decorated the beachy area once again through adding more palm trees and more rich greenery stuff, along with keeping to the golds and the yellows for the sand. And over here, we began experimenting with echoes, which are these glowing orbs. I wanted to see if I can make them look like bubbles coming out the water. And I think they can be convincing. We've got some more blue decorations over here. This is also where I came across the twinkle slime, I think it's called, which is something I've never come across. Because although I've played this game before, I've never come across the twinkle slime. It's such a wonderful experience. We've got some more beachy decorations down here with the yellows and the palm tree, and fading it slowly into the pinks to go back into the more corally pink biome. Except over here, instead of using a gold slime lamp, I've used, yeah, I think it's called a butterscotch one or a quantum one, I'm not 100% sure, but it's very glitchy, which I feel like can show that there's something a lot more interesting about this area specifically, and hinting towards what might be up there. So I've tried to tie in the decorations into the lore of this island a lot more. And you'll find that I've been doing that more and more within each biome. Now I'm going to ignore the tar slimes right now. Now I'm going to show you what's up here instead. Up here, we've got something that you'll unlock a lot later in the game. And it is called a vault. It's a secret vault up here, where you can find lots of gold slimes and gold claws. And I wanted to show it's like magical gold essence through once again using these gold echoes. I really enjoyed trying out the echoes here. And down here, we've also got a little like science desk or science lab table. As I imagined, a scientist being very curious by the fact that a vault has just appeared on there, which you could unlock. And they might want to study it a bit further. That is the entire dry room. That is how I've decorated this pinky, orangey biome entirely. And now we're going to move on to the mossy blanket, which is this biome over here. And we are going to start off the moss blanket tour right here, where the slime gate is, which is how you enter the moss blanket. And here we enter the little like starting area, if you will, where we've added lots of trees and lots of various vegetation, as this is a biome which is very full. So I wanted to emphasize that by continuing to add those sorts of things like this tree, this mushroom, and these flowers, along with a little blue slime lamp to honor these little guys. And we've kept the theme of trying to implement echoes into our decorating by adding some bubbles. Further down here is a big open area where we also have our teleporter, along with lots of extractors. But over here, we tried to implement a Gordo, a Tangle Gordo. This is the first biome where we began implementing those. And it has been really fun fitting these big guys into this. And this was an idea from one of you guys as well. And it's been very interesting hearing your guys' opinions on this, as they've helped me gain more ideas to get more creative with how I decorate things. And then we've got another slime lamp, a green one though, to really suit the vibe. And down here is where the honey Gordo was. So we tried to show that through adding lots of yellows and things here, so a more like honey and bee vibe, along with a handy dandy hydro turret. But we've also tried to implement some more of the lore of this biome through these particles. I tried to make them represent sea mist, which is coming in, as this is how This area has been able to become so full of life. Here I've tried to implement some more flowers. Oh, hello slime. I think he wants this. Yeah, here I've tried to implement some more flowers, as this is where we have more honey slime. And you know, honey, flower, and bees. We've done the same over here. Except here we've used chimes. One of the first times we've used them. But they play a little sound when you go in them. And I've matched them to the water with their little droplets. In hopes that slime would bump into them every now and again and play a lovely little tune. To add another more interactive element. Down here we encounter a slightly more dangerous area where there are some hunter slimes. And because of that, we try to implement this bell here, this little taming bell, in hopes to calm them down. Because look at how happy they are now. We've also got the sea mist coming in. Try to make this area seem more magical by adding... It's very difficult to get the tour of. Guys, please. I hope I don't die. We're speedrunning this. We're trying to make this rock seem more magical. See, like the logs over here, by adding the glowing rocks from Ogden's area. But yeah, then down here is another area where the vault can be found. So try to make the area seem more golden and rich by using more yellows. Further down here, we've got more chimes and golden echoes, and we even implemented a gold Gordo. Whoa! And a gold slime lamp, of course, to make the area seem very rich. And to kind of give a little hint as to what might be inside there. It really does feel like in every new biome that we decorate, we learn something, or we try a new technique and enjoy it, and it sticks throughout the game. So I love seeing the gradual improvement that I've made whilst decorating various biomes. But speaking of which, it's now time for the Indigo Quarry tour, which is this bluey purpley biome over here. And here is an entrance to it. The Indigo Quarry has got lots of blues, lots of crystals, so I wanted to show that. Here once again, another blue slime lamp, and implementing lots of these crystals. And a hydroterra, of course, as tar slimes are a problem. But here I've also got some echoes to lure you into this cave. And this is where you find a bunch of extractors. And a beautiful slime lamp with various pillars. As the lore behind this biome is that it used to be a mining site. So I wanted to show that this area was a successful mining site with lots of extractors. You know, the caves being held up by various pillars. But there are also some areas within this biome where the mining didn't go as well. Got some various equipment over here as well. Show that the miners might have left in a hurry, and there were some explosions within the mine, and things didn't go as planned. And you can see this little like trail of fire coming from here, along with some broken pillars like you can see over there. And just this mining area, it all went wrong. And we really wanted to show that in our decoration. There remains a lot more hidden on the outside, as on the outside you're distracted by all these beautiful crystals and beautiful slime lamps, so you might not think much of the biome itself. But down here, oh, gold slime. Down here, we have access to a teleporter that goes to the Ash Isle, which I've tried to make it seem like this entire island was a mining project that went wrong, similar to the cave which we looked at earlier. So we can see lots of areas which are still on fire, broken down pillars, and burnt trees over here, which are more orangey and red in colour. and also some equipment which has been left behind by the miner. Over here we've got lots of these particles to show the fire, and also to play a tune, as we do love our tunes. Further down here we also have another vault. We've continued the theme of the broken pillars and the trees, and also some amber slime lamps, or gold one? This might be a gold one actually. And also a gold slime lamp, showing the riches of the vault, but also the yellows and oranges that you can find on fire. I think here I also discovered these trees go very well with this island over here, with their yellow and reddy tones, despite the fact that they most definitely don't come here. And that would have to be some of my favourite moments from decorating, where we just come across something that we don't think is gonna work, but shockingly really does. But now we can move to the ancient ruins, which is this biome over here. We're getting much deeper into the game. And here we have the entrance to the ancient ruins. Look at how beautiful this is. I've tried to make it seem very magical through the use of lots of echoes and lots of chimes to also play sounds. And I think I've achieved that very well. Now it's so fun to just spam the portal with echoes, I can't lie. This is the ancient ruins. It's home to lots of quantum slimes. So there's lots of phasing in and out of various things with these guys. It is a very cool biome. But we've tried adding lots of vegetation, along with these very interesting structures that create these blue lights. Whilst down below, we continue to have a lot more of these blue lights. But we've also got lots of echo nets to help us collect the echoes with the teleporter, so you can collect them very speedily. But we've got lots of pillars to make this area seem a lot more structurally sound. I've really enjoyed decorating all the different areas and different biomes within this game, and that's something that I'd like to continue within Slime Rancher 2. But maybe one way that we could improve the Let's Play a little, or add some more variety to it, is to make sure we vary between discovering areas and decorating them. So I feel like within this Let's Play, I've very much done a explore everything, prepare everything, and then decorate everything. I feel like it'd be cool to break it up just a little bit and see how we vibe with that. Down here we've also got lots of lovely blue lights and flowers and various columns. Oh my god, there are so many slimes over there. Oh. I did not mean I actually fallen. Over here we continue the broken pillars. We also continue to show that this is, in fact, ruins. So a lot of the structures and various things that were once here are not really intact anymore. And now we begin to head to a very big area within the game. An area where you teleport to an entirely different section of the game, which you can't access any other way. The glass desert down here. I feel like this Let's Play has also shaped my channel so much. And how it started out as quite a small thing, but I really enjoyed it. And here we are, completing a big achievement within the game, whilst also showing you guys my progress within it. But here we've got the teleporter, which leads to the glass desert. Got lots of broken pillars, trees, interesting light sources, and chickens. We've got various little ornaments and echoes lying around. I used gold and red echoes, and then I saw these chicken ornaments, and I was like, oh my god, these are the perfect colour scheme. So we slotted those in. And I love the constant side-eye they give you. Look at them. But now, I believe it's time to tour the glass desert. And here we are. What a beautiful biome this is. They are so fun to decorate. We're implementing lots of desert-like structures, along with oasis-like decorations, like various bushes and palm trees. Also different explosions and fires to show the events that happen within this, as occasionally fire rains down from the sky. And we wanted to show that through these little fire piles and glass structures, whilst also adding some more greenery around to show these little oasis forms, like this cactus which slabs can actually stick to. Oh, speaking of fire events, you're about to see it rain down. We've got some more fire, and here we approach the main area, which is this lovely, very lush. It looks a lot more lush when it's not raining with fire. But we've added lots of these like echoes to show like mossy particles and various plants. But also extractors, as materials are very useful. And it's how we make these decorations. So we need lots of materials to make lots of decorations. Down here we've also got a green slime lamp to once again show the greenery of this area. Further down here we've also got another little island within this where we've got some amber slime lamps to show the like fiery events, broken pillars that these events might have struck down and ruined, and lots of fires. We tried to use the dry roof coral grass to show grass which might have like been on fire but just burnt out, but still got that reddish pinky glow to it. And of course a beautiful oasis. And we continue to achieve all these things throughout the biome to emphasize the lore and the various things within it. And of course a hydro turret has lots of types of slime. I mean, big chance for tar slime. But also some more lush areas, which might have spread from once you activate the oasis. And down here we've also got another friend, another big tangled Gordo, as I feel like these guys suit the area so well. With their greenery and their little flowers, I feel like they really match the oasis area. Oh, as you can see, lots of tar slime, so I'm gonna stand right here. Thank you, hydro turret. And down there, we've got lots of greenery. Well, we've added some more palm trees, and we've got a mossy tree down here as well to keep that greenery going, but add a little bit more variety to it. And over here we've got lots of knocked over and broken down pillars from all the fire slime event. Down here we can begin to enter the end of the story. This is where you would get the cutscene that would show all the credits and everything. Once again we've kept the fire theme going, and because that end area is more magical, we've added a mosaic border over here, as I feel like they look like the most magical slime ever. How colourful and sparkly they are. It's just beautiful. This is the end. We've got some more echoes to show the blue glow from this area with various lights. And I've also tried using these like magical rocks from Mochi's area, how they float and move around to show that this area is different to everywhere else. And I really like how the slime lamp that I added behind this pillar glows. I get such a lovely glow behind it. We've got lots of pillars, lots of glass structures once again. And there's very sweet berry slime lamp. Magical rocks. More magical rocks. But this is all the areas that I've decorated. And I'm so happy and so proud of how we were able to decorate the entire game, the entire map. That is such a wonderful achievement. I'm so excited to start a new Let's Play with the second Slime Rancher game, the Slime Rancher 2. But this one also holds such a special place in my heart. I will also miss it so much. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and for all the support within this Let's Play. And if you want to see a tour with no talking, no yapping in the background, just more cinematics, that will be released tomorrow, as a little reminder once again. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future ones. And although this was the end of this Let's Play, I hope to see you in the Slime Rancher 2 one. Thank you so much for watching again and for all the support. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye!